everyone, my name's Elizabeth.
And my name's Ugo.
And we are the co-founders of NEU Gen Leaders. And today we're going to be talking about staying true and authentic to yourself in a world of indifference.
We have two things we want to talk about on this subject, and she's going to go first.
All right, so something that you guys don't know about me, I used to be a bully.
She still is a bully. That ain't changed.
I'm not. I'm an amazing, sweet, kind-hearted person.
She bullies me all the time.
No. I call it just being a wife.
Yeah.
Okay, so back to my story. I used to be a bully, and it's not one of the proudest moments of my life, but I was a bully because I didn't have a lot of friends, and I was trying to make friends, doing all the wrong things pretty much. And so it took one person calling me out and saying, hey, like, you're not this kind, sweet, compassionate person that I know or that you've said that you want to be. Like, what's up? And it took me going back and looking in the mirror and not liking what I saw. Like, I was just kind of like, what happened? How did I get here? And what are the things that I needed to do to get back on the right path?
Even though I know that she still bullies me, but I guess it's more so bullying me now. What we're saying is have at least one person in your life who is not afraid to call you out, right? They might not have the best words to say it, but you know for sure that if Peter says that you're terrible, then you really are terrible. For me, it's her, right? And I had one of these experiences recently. I went to work, something happened at work, and I came home and I thought, hey, my wife is always gonna be on my side, right? She's always gonna tell me that I'm right, even when I'm not, right? And I told her what happened, and I gave her this entire story, the breakdown of what happened, what they said, what I said, what I said about what they said, what they said about what I said, and I was just expecting, she was just listening to me patiently, right? I was expecting that she was gonna say, they're wrong, they're terrible, but she said, babe, you're wrong. Essentially, that's what she said. You're wrong. And I was like, you know who's wrong? Your mama, okay? I'm like, But Honestly, it made me go back and think again, right? Because if she says she's my world, right? So if she says, okay. If she says I'm wrong, then I believe that I'm wrong, right? So I had to go back in and just reprocess the whole thing from the perspective that, hey, I did something wrong. Actually, I did a lot of things wrong. And I did find a lot of things that I did wrong when I went back and replayed the whole thing from a different perspective. So have at least one person in your life who can look you in the face and tell you you're wrong.
Right. And you will have that one true friend, the person who knows the kind of person that you're trying to become, not someone that's going to hinder you from the growth that you're experiencing, but someone who knows the path that you're trying to go down and is going to call you out when you're deterring from that path.
And then the second thing that we're talking about is don't conform. Okay, don't feel you might be tagged a loser by your friends or that you're lame when you don't like to do the things that they like to do. So for instance, if you're not someone who's into clubbing, for instance, but your friends or people around you like to do that, right? But you know that the reason why you don't want to go into such settings is, you don't want to put yourself in a position where you will make a mistake or you do things that you know are not good for you, right. Then stick to that. Be true to yourself. Don't be true to yourself for anybody else but yourself, right? Don't conform. Between both of us, for instance, I'm the more calculated one, right? It has its pluses, it has its negatives. So for instance, there's a pool, right? She wants to go, yay, and dive into the pool and, I know, but I want to figure out, okay, what happens?
To check the temperature.
What happens after we get in the pool? What happens after we get out? What do we wear? And this and that, right? And it's easy to feel like, hey, you're not fun enough, right? But I know that in our relationship, it works because I need to be me and allow her to be her, right? And I've come to just accept that. But when I was younger, it wasn't so. When I was younger, I felt bad a lot when I didn't feel like I was like everybody else. And it made me want to compromise just so I could belong.
Yeah. Again, not another proud moment, used to let my classmates cheat off of my paper and in order to make friends. And I'm like one of these honor students, like straight A's, and
you were?
Yes, I was. Okay,
oh.
This is before my college days.
Okay.
And so it just, again, it's not another proud
Don't
moment.
be lying on
like,
camera now.
I am. Oh my goodness! Wow. My high school years were amazing. Okay, like goodness gracious! Wow. Okay, I love you too. Underestimating me.
No, I didn't.
And yes, you did. Anyway. So yes, like it's just not another proud moment. Like just, you have these set of values and these set of beliefs that you have, and you should not be compromising of them, okay? So it's like, if you are that straight A student, like don't belittle yourself so that other people can feel better about themselves. You know, like allow yourself to be the best you possible.
No, what we're saying in that sense is, if you feel like you have things that set you apart from everybody else, first have friends around you, or at least that one friend they'll remind you when you start going off course.
Right.
And second, don't conform. Like don't lose yourself in the process of wanting to be accepted.
Right.
Yeah.
Especially in this world where everyone's on Instagram and this is the way that life's supposed to be, and you're not meeting those criteria. Remember that it's okay to not be like everybody else. And we just want to thank you so much for staying tuned, and remember to subscribe and share, and we look forward to your comments about how you stay true and authentic to yourself. And remember, awaken, empower, and unleash the best you possible.